Hello guys, welcome back to the coaching call. In today's coaching call, not only we will be solving question answers that we primarily do. Today in coaching call, I want to introduce to someone who just cleared PMP. She has been my superstar, and if you are my premium student, it is impossible that you don't know her. I used to call her in every single coaching call. Slow down, slow down. That was the first thing whenever we used to talk, I will always say, Raman, you need to slow down. She cleared PMP yesterday from Canada. Originally, she's from India. So today, before we go to the question answer session, I would like to her to share her journey. So first of all, Raman, well done. You did it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel, Raman?
Happy, um, like satisfied, right now. Very calm.
Very calm. Now you can
Yeah.
really slow down.
Yes, this exam taught me that calmness and slow down and composure is must.
Composer is must. Okay, Raman, let's directly go to the exam day. How was the exam? Was it easy or hard?
No, I did so many mocks that no doubt exam will be hard. It will be easy. It will be hard, like hard, mediocre, and then easy.
Okay,
Yes, but
okay,
I did so many mocks that it was like okay,
yeah.
I will see what it is.
Yeah, 90% the mocks I was asking you to do was only for one purpose. Maybe this time you slow down. Maybe this time you slow down. But finally, when you did, I'm really happy that you did. Okay, let's say from all the mocks that you have done, I'll come back to other things also. All the mocks you have done, which one thing was most important in your PMP exam?
Uh, so from all the mocks, one thing was important that in any question, first you have to go for assess the scenario, go to the root cause of the scenario. I think half of the question will get solved if you go to the root cause because most of the option will ask about what PM will do when first thing to do. So first thing is assess the scenario.
Hmm. First thing is always to look into that how we can assess what are the things that can be looked into it, how we can improve that. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
definitely.
okay. That is the important thing. So the most important thing, how did you manage time?
Um, Honestly, when I reached the center, I was very nervous. And then I called you. I talked with you. Then I switched off my phone. I entered inside. And then I saw around. Okay, everybody's nervous. It's okay. How I managed the time is that in the first session, I spent 90 minutes and as advised by you that first 20 question 30 minutes but I took 31 minutes. That was my bad. But then next 20 questions again I took 30 minutes.
Okay.
And in the last 20 questions I took again 30 minutes, so 30
Although we agreed that the last 20 we will do 20 minutes, but you went
yeah.
on for 30 minutes. Okay. So
Yeah.
90 minutes are gone. Then you took your 10 minutes break. Was the break
Yeah.
important?
It's very crucial because in the break, as advised by you, just rush to the washroom and then coming back, drink water. Even if you are not hungry, you don't feel like being hungry, just have the bit of chocolate because that chocolate is the must. Because I think. Then what I did was one thing very important I did when my 2 minutes were left. I just went back to my seat and
Hmm.
then I relaxed. I did the breathing exercise and I started the second part. And then in my next break, I when my second part was there, I spent more than 70 minute. Like I was left with 68 minute only in my last part. I
Hmm.
took like 8 minutes more. I should have taken 75 minutes plus 8 minutes. I think there I just mismatched my time management because I got confused with, because time is running in the backward side, right?
Hmm.
So I wasn't able to calculate the time. And first 30 question I did on, like, I took a lot of time for first 30 question in the second half, and then the next 30 question I was left with just 25 minutes. So
Hmm.
but then when I was left with last 10 question, I said that I made myself in my mind that okay, for the next session I will spend 65 minutes.
Hmm.
It's okay, 1 minute for one question. And when in the break, when coming back from break, I sat on my seat and I calculate the time. I did
Hmm.
the time management there. Okay, 68 minutes is left, 10 minutes for 10 question each. So that way, like, I made like a roadmap, like how I'm gonna manage this time.
Hmm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so looking back further, which topic were most critical in your exam?
The most critical was risk, and the question of risk are really risky. And but agile is the core set of the exam, and team and stakeholder team communication, and then stakeholder.
So if we go back to the same context, agile stakeholder communication team is still the heart and soul of PMP, right?
Yes, if you master these four things, then I think you don't need to bother about other topics like procurement or any procurement. Gonna be 3 4 questions only, and scope. There was one drag and drop from scope.
Drag and drop from scope.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So as we are moving forward, guys, if you have any question, please feel free to put your question in the chat box. Satya is asking any question related to tools and technique. What he meant to say is directly about tools and technique. Were there any question?
From quality, it was one like, but not directly at all. Just everything in a mold way with agile only.
Everything mold in the agile way and working into that thing, how you can improve your thing, what are the
Yes,
things, look into that. Okay, breathing exercise, yeah, Mahfouz, when you will come to that you will
yes,
get that tips. Okay, almost everyone suggests to eat, actually Satya, I suggest to eat chocolate. i
yes,
will
yes.
give you I will give you the last final video. And I started doing it at 3.5 or 4 years. It was interestingly a decade back. The person who was my coach, he suggested me that eat chocolate in the exam because I was nervous. I said I don't eat chocolate. He said okay, only eat in the exam. So I only eat chocolate in the exam. I'm among those people who don't like to eat chocolate. I have never spent a penny apart from my exam on chocolate. Okay, but my daughter eats chocolate like anything. Okay. Gee, Ali Wakas, any question length? What was the length of your question?
So the screen is really big. Like, so even if
24 inch. It's a 24-inch LCD screen. That's a
so
standard of, yeah,
so even if the question is big, it's not more than 3 line on the screen. So that thing is like, I was
three to four
okay.
liner question. Three to
Yeah.
four liner question. Okay. How can you join your course? The number is given below. That's my WhatsApp number and my email. Just ping me. And I'm in US. I will next time in the next coaching call. I will the US number will be there also. But you can just send message me, and I can have a discussion with you.
One thing I want to share, that one question I did in the coaching call, in one of the coaching call, in which crashing was mentioned, that's budget overrun is there, and then you can't do overlapping. The similar question was there in the exam. The
You
same
see, you see,
question.
we solve so many questions. So now we have done 4 coaching call, and those questions which I have made, we have made it from every single scenario. Like what I do, I really do. I look at the exam simulator and I keep not exam simulator, exam content outline, and I keep on thinking to myself, okay, what can be done? What can be a question? So when you look at those scenarios, so I guess all the scenarios should be covered. But yeah, we'll keep learning, we'll keep improving into that way. Okay, the Satya has expanded his question. Was there any question on Monte Carlo analysis?
No, it wasn't on Monte Carlo nor on Tornado. The question was like which you like the person is doing the quantitative analysis, and like just for quantitative and qualitative, just which one you gonna opt like that. It was it was just the
Like
language
you should
complex.
know what does qualitative or quantitative means.
Yes,
You
not
you can
specifically for Monte Carlo, not at all.
yeah, you should know what does qualitative or quantitative mean. That is important for the exam, right? If
Yes.
I put it in that context. Acha ji,
Like quality question was up till quantitative qualitative only, not deeper into any tool.
not deeper into any tool. Okay, that's great. Okay, so now this is a very interesting question. Oof, how many random mocks I made you to do it?
All 11 I did,
Yeah,
and you won't believe on the last day I did three random walks
yeah. On
with
the
with
last,
RCA.
okay. And how were the difficulty of random mocks?
Random walk are very difficult more than the exam.
Yeah, that is the purpose. That is the real purpose, to make the mocks so difficult that the exam looks easy. That is, I had a teacher in university, a chemistry teacher. He used to say that my job is to walk you from the, what is the English of Kante, uh, through hard area,
Yeah,
so that when you reach
prawns.
there, you get thrones. You need to pass through the thrones so that exam look like a flower. So that's my random mocks. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So Abubakar Galadima is asking, what was your score in the mocks?
um, in the random mocks, in the first random mock, it was very easy. I got 72%. Then the score go down, but I didn't. The minimum was 55%. The last mock was 58, and then 59, and then 60 to 70. Within 60 to 68 was my score for the random mock, and even it was 58, 54 for the last four.
The
But
last four.
I did the RCA of the random mocks are like it makes you clear that but anyway, I did the random mock. So the first like the first section was punch, as you said. So the time management I learned from the random mock make me to just go with them easily.
Yeah, go with them easily and work into that way. Okay, guys, what about the 180 mocks? What was your score in 180?
My 180 score was 72, 70, 71, and then the last four mocks, which are very hard, I scored 63%. And then you said why, and then I in the next sixth mock I got 66 or 67% or 68, I guess. And
Hmm.
then in the last mock, my score was good, 78% was there.
Okay. How many math questions were there in your exam?
Just part a question was there that we used to do
That's
math.
the same like question we do in the ATP mocks. Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, let's talk about math questions. We discuss, three people are asking mathematical question. Guys, why you are so worried about mathematical? You just need to
Just
know.
part is there.
Yeah. Okay. Any question around agile framework and values? Okay, let's talk about. I want to go into depth of this question, Raman. So when we talk about agile, now agile, if I say that it is four value, 12 principle, which I called mindset of agile. Okay. Then there is a practice called Scrum. So exams are more related to which area?
Uh, totally Scrum. Totally Scrum.
Okay.
I would say for me, like 90, more than 90% was Scrum. And there was drag and drop. That in the first section, it was that drag and drop was there. It was like daily stand up and review, but it was very complex one.
It was very complex. Okay. 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 So any question on CPI, etc. estimation?
I would say in the second and the third part was there, but it wasn't mathematical, just normal. Like I didn't remember exactly, but I was able to solve it. And
Okay.
one thing I want to say that stay so composed that you have just read the question one time, and elimination technique is the best.
Now you accept what I was saying. Now you
Yes,
accept.
whatever you say is practical in the exam. Stay composed, slow down is what exam is.
Yeah, sister, I have more than 1500 PMP last 3 years.
Yes.
That's a long story, and you know how deep I go into that. Earned
Yes.
value question, drag and drop. How many drag and drop were there?
Three drag and drop. First section, one drag and drop that was complex. Second was from the team, and third was from the scope in the third section.
Now, Satya just solved the first drag and drop question, and he got 83%. So that's why he's asking, what was your. What I should say? Shall I say him, you are ready for the exam or not?
I would like nobody should doubt when you say you're ready for the exam because I called you on December 15 when I think I forget the guy name who was used to say that slow down, he's very fast, and I called you.
Uh, Saurav. Saurav,
So
I guess.
yeah, and I called you. I want to give the exam now, and you scolded me. Are you ready? And I would say you only say to those person because every person is different. So if you are insured about the person, then only you say the person to give the exam, and person should mend it.
Souvik. Souvik was that person. Souvik was that person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So putting that into the context, how we move forward. Okay. Like, were there any question about the closing specifically?
Yes, the last section was having. I just kept that thing in mind. The question was from planning also. Question was from execution also. Question was during the closing also. So I just had that keywords like closing, whether it's planning, whether it's execution phase, whether it's a pre-initiation, initiation. Those things are key things. I always look for those things in the question.
Yeah. So you need to know in what is initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. That is the heart and soul of the entire PMP, right? Okay,
Yes.
guys, do message in the groups. So the coaching call has started. Okay, what about tools and technique? So we already discussed that. Faisal, there was no direct question from tools. How long you took to get ready for exam? Now this question is different for everyone. This question is different for everyone. Let me tell you her scenario. She was ready for the exam long time ago. When she asked me, she was actually ready. But the biggest problem I had with Raman and Souvik, both of them, is that they don't slow down. Okay, Alhamdulillah, both of them are now certified PMP. So long time I have to work her, give her more mocks to slow down. Okay, that's Fatma basically asking from a different account. So you need to slow down, and that's the important thing. Raman, you know that my goal with everyone and all the student is each one teach one. Okay, now you are a certified PMP. Now you have that confidence that you can say, yes, I know what I'm talking about. So you know that one of the biggest things is our PMP aspirant group, how that group is always active. 24/7 people are answering all over the world, because I am blessed to have students from more than 80 countries. So students are answering that. So please do that thing. You need to act and work into with them, and you need to help them. Secondly, make 10 questions for the next coaching, next PMP marathon, which will be next weekend. Okay, Raman. So, did I made a customized roadmap for you?
Yes. You were like with me, you analyzed me where I stand. You got my limitation that where she is like making the mistake, and you made me to go through that. So I love that thing about your this thing, like whatever you are customized with your every student. Like one thing I really want to recommend to everybody that he is having a customized plan for everybody. So if he's saying you are ready, means you are ready. And if he's saying that okay, switch, stop doing this mock, switch to the other mock, that means there is some reason behind it that he is making you to do that.
Thank you, Raman. Thank you very much for saying that. How important these coaching call? This is one of the coaching call. You know, we do a lot of those coaching call. How important the coaching call is, and why people should join that.
It's the core coaching call. RCA are the core because I, as I mentioned, you point out me, Raman, do this question, and the same question was in the exam. So coaching call clear your concept rather than going through the notes and other thing. When different people ask questions, some of your doubts get clear. You and one thing, I get to know how to solve the question from the coaching call because
Mm,
you won't believe this thing. When I was tired within the exam, I slow down and I pretend myself that I'm reading the question as I read in the coaching call.
As you are reading in the coaching, you see, this is basically what we call practice, the hidden practice that people don't see. Why we have such a massive success record? One of the reason is coaching call. That we those people who keep on coming in the coaching call, they are the monk who cleared PMP in the minimum possible time, and that is the goal here. Okay, Raman, did I ask you to read any book? I remember the day first you came to me, you were reading some book. I said, put it aside, put it aside. No need to read any book. Although my book is becoming bestseller, okay, and those who love to read book, they can get it from me. If you are in US, you can visit me, or in Pakistan, you can get it. In India, you can get it. In Saudi, you can get it. In Dubai, you can get it, and anywhere in the world, you can get it from Amazon. But if you don't like to read book, you don't have to read book. Okay,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Because before coming to you, I read Rita Mulke for 1 month, and I waste my time 1 month. Else, I would have been certified 1 month ago.
Okay, so final question, then I will be going to the coaching call. Was your exam in PSN center authorized? How noisy was the center?
It was in the Pearson Center. It was not at all noisy. Even it's so quiet that you can't just murmur loudly because other people gonna get disturbed. So it's so quiet.
Yeah, but I do recommend now. This was her experience. This is very important thing, Satya, that you have asked. I remember one student, one from Pakistan and one from India. Yeah, they gave me the feedback. They went to the center and the construction work was going along the side. Okay, so that can become a very challenging thing. You cannot stop that thing. So I highly recommend that if you are going to give exam in the center, if you can visit the center, visit the center, you will know the direction, you will calm down, and that will help, because that will help you more to be composed in the exam. Okay, Raman, it was a great journey. I loved it. I'll get back to you after this coaching call. I'll call you and discuss the future plan for you. But for now, enjoy, go watch some good movies. I know I haven't let you watch any movie, so
I
go.
want to recommend one thing to everybody because I get this personal messages also that I get very panic. So I think if Amir say you are ready, you are ready. Just thing is you have to on the exam you have to manage the time. This exam is the time management and composer. That's it.
Thank you very much, Raman. It has been an honor to work with you, with high and on, with I am yelling at you, with telling you what to do, what not to do. But this is my style. I I customize according to requirement. What I feel, I had only one goal, and the goal was to make sure that you become certified PM. And I am very happy that I am able to achieve that goal with you in 2024. Now you can put it to all the people who did not believe you, and you can also put it on your own face because you also did not believe that. you can
Yes,
you
it's you
can
only who believed in me.
Yeah,
I say that you are the best guru I got in my life.
thank you very much for such a kind words. I wish you best of luck, and
Thank
thank you, Raman. Bye bye.
you.
So thank you very much. So, guys, this was Raman. You can be the next PMP. Okay, you can be the next PMP if you work hard on it. So, coming back to the thing, what we were discussing about seven-step formula. That is, I would say, the core of the question answer solving. And that seven-step formula I have explained you multiple times. I'm gonna go is the first certified PM of 2023. Ganesh, Naeem, Arun, Junaid, Ramesh, Shahid, Sandeep, Naula, Rupar, Onkar, Nishit, Sulman.